After 25 awesome days travelling across Asia, it's time for the final vlog from our trip, and we're here for a second day at Shanghai Disneyland.
I cannot believe we are at the end of this trip. It has been amazing, but if you haven't already, be sure to check out the whole playlist that we've done from this entire trip, because it's been amazing.
Oh, we've had such an incredible time. We've loved taking you all along, and this is it, the last day in Shanghai. I'm actually going to start off by just showing you the hotel where we've been staying for the past few nights here at Shanghai Disneyland. And we've been staying here at the Toy Story Hotel. Now you might be thinking, oh, you stayed in one of them last week in Tokyo. Well, I thought let's book this one as well and see what it's like.
I want one of these bed runners so bad. It's so cute.
They should sell those in the shop, shouldn't they?
Really should. I love it.
You got the picture up there, you got all the clouds on the wall, a big Rubik's Cube just down there as well. And off to the right hand side here, you can see Slinky on the light fitment. I do like the little details like that. The carpet all down here as well, which is very nice. There's not as much detail in this room or the rest of the hotel compared to Tokyo. So we thought instead of doing a full vlog, we'll just kind of start the vlog in here and show you it all.
It's one of them, we haven't got as much detailing around the walls. Like this wall's just bare.
Yeah, like how good was it with the TV and everything in the other one, you know?
Big Mickey Mouse watch.
You've got the nice mugs just there as well. Again, you can't buy those, it's a shame because they're very nice. And in the bathroom, you got the shower curtain with lots of the characters on just there as well. I do like that. You got these little disposable cups with Toy Story Hotel on and a bit of detail just around the mirror there. And here's a look out in the corridor. All themed to Buzz Lightyear, this section. Again, not as much detail as the one in Tokyo, but still quite nice. And there's a look at the exterior of the Toy Story Hotel here in Shanghai. And Buzz Lightyear just over there as well. Yeah, there's a few statues around, but not really big theme sections. You got a little Toy Story Hotel set piece there. And off to the right, we do love this statue. Woody right on bullseye just there. Fantastic. And that's a brief look at the Toy Story Hotel. You actually got the Lotso shop just there. Oh, that wall wasn't there last night. Must be doing some refurbishment. I was thinking Disney walls just pop up, don't they, sometimes? There we go, this is where you can get the buses. So you can get the bus down to the park, also the train station as well. Let's go, final day. And we're back down here now in Shanghai Disneyland Park after a short 5-minute ride there on the bus. We've actually come in through the second entrance over here just for hotel guests today.
Saved the big queues at the main entrance yesterday. It was so busy, so we've come through the hotel entrance today.
Is your voice all right there?
No, it sort of crackled then, didn't it?
Oh, it's the last day of the trip, last day of the trip. We've done a lot of talking, a lot of filming. But yeah, you spotted that grand reveal, don't you, when you come into a Disney park for the first time? But it has saved all the queues coming in through that hotel exclusive entrance. Weather today is going to be rain all day, but hopefully that means it's going to be a little bit quieter. It is a Tuesday today as well, normally the quietest day to visit a lot of these theme parks. We're about to see the dedication of the people of Shanghai now. Will they be waiting for a rapids on a rainy day like this? Let's go and find out in Adventure Isle. We didn't get on it yesterday, but we're heading straight for the Roaring Rapids. Well, they're dedicated, I'll give them that. Throwing it down with rain, 60-minute wait for the Roaring Rapids. Better than 120 yesterday though. These were actually in the queue line as well, not in all the extended just down there. As we found yesterday, the queues are probably overestimated a little bit, so we'll see how we get on. This is a completely original attraction for Shanghai Disneyland, opened with the park back in 2016, and some really good theming all around this with the rocks and waterfalls, and also large animatronic as well. This queue is moving very fast at the moment. We've been waiting just under 10 minutes. Nice map just there. The theming is very similar to that of Jungle Cruise, but obviously we're going on a rapids expedition instead. Advertised wait time of 60 minutes. Actual wait time
20 minutes.
Hey, we got the classic Disney making out the queues are bigger than what they are. So you buy that fast track. There we go, let's get on our ride, 20 minutes. And here we go, on the Roaring Rapids. Love the theming all down the side of the trough on this one. All the logs and rocks. Really blends into the surroundings, nice. Hey. You ready?
Unlike yesterday, I actually have a poncho now. Which
oh is no, we'll have to get some different revenge at some point.
Definitely.
Love all the details. Adventureland Rapid.
坐好，并保持安全带掌控。谢谢。Be sure to stay seated with your seatbelt fastened. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, y'all. Round to the lift hill.
请大家坐好，并保持。
Climb up a massive lift hill. There's the Toy Story Hotel in the distance. You got Tron over there. The castle off to the right. All the foliage has grown so much around there since I was last here. Roaring Rapids.
Any rapids that has a lift hill is a no from me. Oh god.
That's it, we're off. Look at this theming though. Hey. Yeah, some of the rock work and landscaping reminds me a little bit of Pandora, the world of Avatar, Animal Kingdom. We'll make a lot of gradual descents. Oh blimey, look at this. It's coming in! Ah! Wow. And we're out on the edge here. Should have put Charlotte here really.
That's why I sat in the middle.
Oh god, look at it coming in! It's coming in! Oh! Oh! What's going on?
This is a drop!
It's a drop in the dark!
There's only one drop!
Here we go! Look at him! Wow! Huge animatronic! Oh, sorry, yeah, there's a couple of drops on this one. Whoa! Drop in the dark on a rapids.
Tell me. Tell me about that!
Look at this, oh, it's roaring now. Oh!
Broke down!
Hey! Oh! Oh my god! I am soaked! Absolutely soaked. How cool is that indoor section though? Look at this! Oh, blimey! All the geysers are blowing off! Oh, wow! Now for the main drop. Look at that whirlpool just there. Got a little bits of lava coming out. Thinking of this is excellent. Our fate awaits just down there. How you feeling?
Sick, I'm not looking back.
Straight on with the rapids. That's it, we're off. We might spin round here, or we might not. Woo! Oh! Oh! That's it. To be honest, there was no big wave there, was there? Oh! All the geysers. Hey, and that's the Roaring Rapids. I think that's Disney's best rapids in my opinion. I really like that. Out of the three. Beautiful theming. It's the drop in the dark and the animatronic as well. Didn't really show up the best on the GoPro, but did you even see the animatronic?
Sorry, there's a big geyser going on.
The what?
No, I didn't. I saw some big teeth and that was it.
What a ride. That's an absolutely fantastic ride, and look at all the theming as well. It's a good long ride, and you've got 2 drops on there, including the one in the dark as well.
One drop, you told me. One drop. I actually thought we'd broken down. I was like, what is going on? That was really scary having a drop in the pitch black because I didn't know where I was going.
Shame we didn't really get to see the animatronic.
Well, I saw some big teeth, something going, and then we was out. I was like, what is going on?
Oh, I tell you what though, I really like that rapids. The theming of the whole thing, like look at the trough all around the edge, the logs and everything, like it's just so well done. It just looks really natural, doesn't it? You wouldn't think it was all man-made, like it looks so good. Done a really good job to make it nice and realistic. The big waterfalls, the indoor section, the outside drop, and yeah, I got pretty wet on there. And continuing on then here in Adventure Isle, we've got the canoes just here. I love how this is a very new and modern Disney park, yet they brought in this absolute classic.
I love the canoes, they're so much fun.
Oh, let's go and join the queue. It has 5-minute wait. In fact, that canoe's half empty. Look at the sign for it as well. Explore canoes. Dead Man's Docks just down here. This was on an hour's queue yesterday for the canoes. I don't get me wrong, we love them. I wouldn't want to wait an hour. 5 minutes. Look at all this theming. And there goes the canoe. We're going to get some great views to make our way around Adventure Isle. Look at the big pirate ship over there. What a lovely day for it. Starting the day with 2 water rides. Here she is.
Oh, how Joel. That's great.
Beautiful scenery around here though. And stroke. And stroke. There's the big pirate ships just over there. Love those. It's on the side of the water. And this one's a shipwreck just there. All the mist coming out of the rocks. This part was designed to perfection with the theming and immersion. This is so nice on the water. It takes up a lot of space, this. That's why I was really surprised that they added this in, but I'm glad they did. I think there's always place for attractions like this. Even in a newer built theme park that's, well, 8 years old. You getting on alright down there?
I'm doing well. Not a team effort on this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's quite hard to do when everyone's not doing it at the right time, isn't it? And so
They're not doing the like
stroke. Well, I'm dripping wet through, but I still enjoyed our ride there on the canoes.
Oh, the canoes was so much fun, but everyone was just sort of doing what they want because there was no lead.
Yeah, it was quite hard to get the rhythm going, wasn't it, on there? But still, we got some nice views, and love seeing like the shipwreck and the other pirate ship all around in that area as well. 2 beautiful themed areas of the park. Anywhere else to go and see a stage show now. This is Mickey's Storybook Adventure. You do need to book a free time slot to go and see this show through the Shanghai Disney app. You just scan your park tickets, book the slot, and it was nice and easy. So we're going to make our way to the theatre, which I think is somewhere over here now. Mickey Avenue there again, the main entrance. On this lovely day. We've done well for weather though this trip. And the theatre entrance is just over here on the right hand side. I reckon it's where that queue of people is. I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I love a Disney stage show, so I can't wait.
We've seen some good shows like this trip, so I'm excited to see this one. Yesterday we watched the Captain Jack Sparrow stunt show, which was okay, you know, but I think this is going to be great. It looks a little bit like the show we saw at Hong Kong Disneyland last week. And this is actually over in the Walt Disney Theatre. Never been in this venue before. Let's look at the sign for Mickey's Storybook Adventure. Oh wow, look at this in the Walt Disney Grand Theatre, and this is just the entrance. Blimey, it's huge in here. Now what's quite interesting with this, it's actually built on the edge of the park, so in the daytime it can be used for park shows, but also on an evening it can be accessed from Disneytown, which is basically their shopping village, similar to Downtown Disney and Disney Springs, which is literally just the other side. Quite a clever design. Blimey, look at this in here, it's huge, it's like a West End theatre. Got the upstairs just there, and all this seating, it is massive in here.
欢迎来到巴特迪市。是干了什么坏事吗？我猜是个好事儿，因为我感觉不一样了。
I take every trail I track. We've had
Well, Disney stage shows are always fantastic productions. Again, that was 30 minutes in length, so much going on to see. It was the same format as the show we saw at Hong Kong Disneyland last week, but they actually changed out a few of the scenes, haven't they?
Yeah, so instead of an Aladdin section, it was Zootopia, because Zootopia is huge over here. And then with the Disney princesses, it was Mulan, Rapunzel and Moana.
I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. The whole format of the show with Mickey, Goofy and Olaf kind of leading the storyline. Mickey gets trapped in the book, all the pages are turning and going through the different scenes. Yeah, it was very enjoyable, fantastic show.
Oh, I really enjoyed that, it was great.
All the songs in there, like the lighting, and that theatre is beautiful in there. You can tell it's designed for big scale shows that they must do in there sometimes as well. Oh, that was awesome. You definitely want to get there early and come down near the front though, because of the size of the theatre. They're not really using the full stage for that show, so if you were sat further back, then yeah, you wouldn't have the best view. It might be a bit of a rainy and gloomy day today, but the castle still looks absolutely spectacular. Just the size of it is amazing. And we're just over here now at the Cookie and Bakery in Mickey Avenue, and we've gone for these. Wow, look at the size of that. Huge Mickey donut.
Lovely.
So these are priced at?
I think it was £10 for two, so not too bad, it's like £5 each.
£5 each, yeah. Back to your more standard pricing for Disney stacks here, but still, these are absolutely massive. Look at that. What a beauty. So we're going to tuck into that and continue on enjoying Shanghai Disneyland. Oh, that was delicious. And there's the Cookie and Bakery Cafe. Just there, it was Ratatouille themed that was last time I was here. I'm sure it was that same place.
Oh, it's a shame, I do like Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, but now it's all based on Duffy and Friends, very popular.
They are so popular over here, people love them.
All the nice buildings down here. So yeah, Mickey Avenue is like the entrance street instead of Main Street. You got all these buildings that extend down on both sides as well. Lots of different shops and restaurants. Very nice, just completely different. Oh, we were just talking about them. Here they are. You got Duffy and Shelley May just over there. Oh, oh, they're cute.
So sweet.
And we're back over into Fantasyland now. We did a couple of the classics in here last night, Peter Pan and Winnie the Pooh, but there is a roller coaster in this area, and it's one that you can also find at Magic Kingdom. It's the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Oh, looking forward to getting on this. It's a great ride.
It is. I love Seven Dwarfs. Yeah, we're going to go and get on this now. It has got single rider, so I think we're possibly going to go for that. Scrap that, we just come around the corner and the queue for single riders is absolutely massive. It's actually advertised on 90 minutes. I know it's always hard to predict a single rider queue, but it looks huge. Main queue's on 75, so I think we're just going to go for that. Well, the queue's been moving nice and fast. We've actually waited 45 minutes, and we're just a few minutes from getting on to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train just there. Love the theming though here in the station. All the rocks and like you've got the wooden beams looking like they're holding up all the rocks. Fantastic. I do enjoy this family coaster. Let's go and take you all along for a ride. Off we go! Whee! Woo! Is it raining? A little bit.
Could be worse.
It could be. Yeah, it moved really good, that did. Lots of trains in operation. Just over 45. Woo! We're on the back row as well. I like it at the back. We get some good swing in here. Here we go, please. Woo! Oh, dig, 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 dig. That's it, swing! As you rock it side to side. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Hi-ho, and off we go! Yeah! Now she's the castle. Whee! It's got a bit of force to it down the back. always just wish we got to this bit now. I went up another lift hill, you know.
Just a little bit more, it's quite short, isn't
It is short, it's very good, but yeah, it's just on the short side. Hey, there it goes. There's a couple of little differences here. You don't get the scene just here with the animatronic zone. You get this little outdoor scene instead though, which is quite nice. Yeah, a few other little subtle differences on this version as well. Right there.
All the rain's coming down now. Ponchos in the back.
Well, we just enjoyed our ride there on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Almost identical to the version out of Magic Kingdom, other than a couple of little differences theming wise around the ride. What I love about this version though, is you got a couple of different viewing platforms, including this one here, and the one around the other side where we got them off-ride shots before we went on, where you get to just appreciate its beauty a lot more. Like, this is really nice here.
This is lovely, isn't it? It's just nice to be able to get shots that you wouldn't be able to get at Magic Kingdom in Florida.
Yeah, and that's just the design of how this is done here. Did you enjoy the ride?
Yeah, I really enjoy that. The indoor section's great. There's so much going on, and the animatronics in there are brilliant.
Yeah, they are great. I wish it was that tad longer. Another lift hill with another couple of turns and helixes. But you know what? It's a really good, enjoyable ride. I think it's probably my favourite version out of the two, mainly because I like these little viewpoints like this here with all the water features. It looks so nice. We're going to go for a little walk through the Alice in Wonderland maze now. This is really nice with the Queen of Hearts. Just a little walk through attraction. Then we're going to head into the castle then and do that walk through as well. Yeah, this is very nice. Oh, we've now got a choice. Which door do we go through, Charlotte?
This one.
This door. Love the music. It's so enchanting, isn't it? I do like these little walkthroughs and the nice little filler things as well. Like when you've just queued for a ride, you can just come through this sort of stuff without queuing up. It's nice. Lots of photo opportunities around here. And there's the castle peeking through just behind. Ooh, we're in the caves now. Then you come out the other side into this huge area. How nice is this? I love the setting as well. Right next door to the Enchanted Storybook Castle, and you can get some of the best photos actually with the castle down here. Like, this is very pretty. Nice views from up here on the balcony. Stunning, isn't it? What a build. All the mirrors just over here. Oh, what's happened to me? They've all been stretched out. God, you got a massive poncho on now.
Huge poncho.
You're like Casper the Ghost or something.
Casper, friendly ghost. So I've just been asking Sean, is the smell pos? Because I can smell like lamb chops.
Why would there be lamb chops
though
around
there? I can smell lamb chops, like Sunday dinner lamb chops. I don't get it.
Are you sure it's not just a restaurant or something
Maybe
nearby?
it's drifting in, but I can smell lamb chops.
Lamb chops. It's a huge walk through this. We then walk all the way through the hedge maze just over there. Love the music around here. Oh, we arrived at the tea party, it seems, just over here. How very nice. You got all the different hats that you can try on over there. Left from the Mad Hatter. All the cakes in the middle. Nice little walkthrough that is. Of course Charlotte's trying on a hat. Oh, it's sushi that does. Oh. Hey, got my nice green hat on. It's a nice big green t-shirt. That's why I put this on this morning. Only joking, that's all I got left. Everything else stinks. Walk-through attractions are really important in Disney parks. Just makes you feel like you've just seen more throughout the day, which I do really like. And we're going to make our way now into another one. This is the Once Upon a Time Adventure. 5-minute wait it says, but I'm sure we'll just be walking straight in. And this is a nice little walk-through in the castle. Beautiful in here, all the chandeliers. Coming straight in.
惊险，邪恶有情。
With this being such a huge castle, I love how you can walk all the way upstairs in here and there's lots to see. This is kind of like round that main rotunda we went in yesterday, which is just here on the right. You got like all the stained glass windows.
你想知道什么？
这世上最美丽的女孩。
有个善良的女孩，名叫白雪公主。
So we're just moving between rooms then. And poor Charlotte here. What happened to you?
So basically they didn't tell us to move forward, and then I was stood like where the curtain is, and then the curtain came across and just completely shut me out, and I was just there on my own behind the curtain.
You disappeared. That was quite funny. It's nice though, you got all these different scenes that you go through.
知道玻璃煮的是什么？把手伸进烟雾里试试吧，看你能猜到吗？毒蜘蛛。
That's it, make that potion. Oh!
蟒蛇之皮。
She's done it. And there we go. Just walk through all the different scenes. Make our way back down. That's the big rotunda. Lovely though, that. And we're down inside Castle Treasures now, which is the shop inside the castle just here. And look at this, you can buy the different Disney castles. Oh, I'd love each and every one of these. Of course, the biggest just down there, the Enchanted Storybook Castle. Cinderella Castle there from Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom. A smaller version of Shanghai just there. Tokyo Disney Resort, Cinderella Castle. And then we've got both of the Sleeping Beauty castles at the back. The original at Disneyland and also Disneyland Paris. What is missing is the new castle from Hong Kong. Obviously it was a clone of that castle before, but yeah, that one's not here yet. What a lovely collection though. I love the full set of 5 there. It would annoy me though not having the 6th one. So when we walked up them stairs, we're literally the other side of the windows there. Amazing. The best interior out of all the Disney castles in here. After a couple of nice walk-through attractions, we're back here now in Treasure Cove. Love this themed area. Just really expanded on the Pirates theme with the whole area, and it is great. It's only got the one ride, and that is Pirates of the Caribbean, but blimey, it's so good, isn't it? And check out the day one vlog if you haven't already for our on-ride POV from there. Love the canoes going past. It was good getting on them earlier. Well, we've actually just had another go on Pirates of the Caribbean. It was advertised 25, we only waited 15 minutes, so we thought we might as well, because it's incredible. We've had 3 rides on there now, my favourite ride here at the park, and just honestly the scenes in there, like...
It is excellent, like the more times you go on it, the more little details that you pick up along the way.
Yeah, it's one of them, like much like a lot of Disney dark rides, you need to do them a few times, you know, to see all the little details. But no, fantastic that was, really enjoyed it. It's definitely a bit quieter today than it was yesterday here for us though at Shanghai Disneyland. On our final day of the trip, we're going to hopefully do the adventure trail just round here now, because this is very nice, an adventure isle. It's basically like a high ropes course that runs all through the rock work and above the rapids that we did earlier on. I think it does close when there's really heavy rain, so we'll see what happens. We're going to have a look and see if it's open. And we've just got one major ride left to do in the park really, and that's soaring, but naturally soaring's got a massive queue. Like it's been, yesterday it was on like 120, it's been on 90 all day. Not too sure how I feel about waiting that long for soaring, which of course we've done, you know, other places many times, and it is the same experience other than the queue line, which is different with this one. It's actually called Soaring Over the Horizon, this one here. But how nice is this? Just like all the little buildings, and yeah, beautiful. I love that transition as well from Treasure Cove down into Adventure Isle. And here we go, it's the Camp Discovery Trail. League of Adventurers just here. Looking forward to getting on this again. The views are amazing from what I remember. 5-minute wait. This is one of the most impressive views in the whole park. So even if you don't fancy doing the trail itself, come and have a walk up just into this bit. It's amazing. Obviously the rapids also goes underneath there as well. You got the big waterfall, and it all just kind of trickles down. The little bridges going across, all the little barrels under there. Yeah, this is incredible. Really nice scenery. Hey! So we've actually just come off the challenge trail. Unfortunately, you can no longer take any cameras or anything up there. When I visited 7 years ago, I was allowed to take the GoPro on, and now everything has to go into a locker before, so I couldn't film that one. But I tell you what, it's great fun. You make your way up there, and you've got 3 different courses to choose from, and then each course has got like 3 different lanes as well, so it's very high capacity.
Oh my gosh, that was so scary. There was a part where we had to go around like a waterfall. We was like latched onto the side of rocks. It was so scary.
You did really well there, Charlotte. Really well. And that's the section that Charlotte was on about. Wow, you have to go around the side of the waterfall there, and you're literally on the rocks. And with someone that gets really scared around water, you did so well there.
I was terrified on there because the gap that you've got to walk across was just so small. I was looking back and seeing the waterfall, and I was like, I did it.
You did it. I'm really proud of you for that. That's a big thing. So obviously you're going around on this section, you find like with heights and everything, it literally is because it was over water.
That was scary, that.
But you did it. Like there is an option to bypass it. That's the thing. You've got like 3 lanes. So 2 of them have got like all the different activities, and then you've got the one where you can just bypass if you do want to. And then obviously you can walk all underneath here as well. In the cave. I tell you what though, this is the best themed high ropes course you'll ever see. Like they did such a good job. Now look at this. All the logs and rock work. Amazing. It's the only Disney park in the world to have something like this as well, which makes it very unique. Coming all over these waterfalls here. And some of these drops are massive as well. You're putting a lot of trust in the harness. Luckily, you've got like 3 cast members that check the harness. And 3 completely separate courses. We did, I think, the most challenging one over there, over the waterfalls, but you got some lower ones just here as well. But the good thing is you can literally bypass any of them if you want to and just go around for the adventure. I was saying that, there we go, that's got a similar feature. That one you have to go all the way around there. It's just so atmospheric as well. And yeah, I think the rapids runs directly underneath one of these sections here. And there you go, there's the rapids, Charlotte's favourite from earlier.
The rapids got 2 drops.
Yeah, it is.
It had 1 drop.
Oh, I'd forgotten. I just lost my memory, you see. There you go, that's the adventure trail. All the challenge areas that you've got here, I think that's brilliant, really nice. And there was no queue at all. It wasn't last time I was here either. I think it's one of them, it's that high capacity, and especially with the weather today. Even when the park was really busy yesterday, I think the maximum queue I saw it on was 10 minutes. So yeah, it's one of them that if you come in here, well worth doing. Really just fits in so nice with all the rocks. Disney do such a good job though, don't they? It just looks natural, all this. You wouldn't think it was just fields like 10 years ago. I really enjoyed that. I tell you what though, this weather is horrible now this afternoon. Luckily we've not had much rain all trip. Still a 90-minute wait for soaring over the horizon there. I think we're going to give that a miss for now. We might try and get on it later. It's not a priority for us, especially when we've done soaring at all the other parks as well.
I'm not willing to wait 90 minutes for soaring. It's really not one of my favourites.
No, I mean, you get some nice theming out the front. I mean, look at this one. It's set in the rock work and it's here in Adventure Isle. But of course, nothing different with the actual ride experience. Now, they are actually running another stage show down here. And that's just over here. It's called the Adventure of Rhythm. It starts in half an hour. So I think we're going to do that, to be honest. Get out of the rain for a bit and see another show. We may as well. We love our entertainment. Now last time I was here in 2017, this was actually a Tarzan themed show and it was fantastic. Just been reading into it and that closed back in 2019 and this is a new production for 2024. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to be like because Tarzan was awesome that was in here before. Quite a large venue from what I remember. Let's go make our way inside. And here we are then inside the venue. Normally open the doors about 10-15 minutes before the show is going to start. And we're looking straight on down to the stage, so we're putting some highlights over the next few minutes. Theatre from seeing Adventure of Rhythm. It was just a 20-minute show, however I really enjoyed that.
Can I just say the characters have got some fantastic moves. They were busting those moves in there.
It started off like with lots of people coming in with torches and everything. It was all a bit like, oh, what's going on, a bit mysterious, and then some drums appeared. You know me, I love a good set of drums, and yeah, it was all like different versions of Disney classic songs, which I really liked.
I thought it was excellent. The characters were dancing, like choreographed routine. It was excellent.
Yeah, the whole thing was awesome. And with that show, it can actually vary depending on which characters you see. It does actually say that on the app as well. Yeah, it was really good. I loved the Mulan section. I thought that was fantastic.
Oh, that was brilliant, that was. I just really enjoyed that show. It was so much fun, so much energy.
All the lighting in there as well. Great venue, like it is massive in there. I'd love to see like a bigger scale show at some point in that venue again. But still, it was really good. A little bit on the short side, but well worth watching. Lots of entertainment here at Shanghai Disneyland. They've also got the Frozen sing-along celebration in the theatre over there as well. So yeah, that's more of just a sing-along instead of like a full production. But still, if you're a fan of Frozen, definitely worth going to see. We're actually going to go and have another one of them Lotso cheesecakes that I had yesterday, and then head for Zootopia again, because really enjoyed that yesterday. Going to give it a go off camera this time and take it all in. I still can't believe they got Owl's Toy Barn here, to be honest. I love that. I'm glad that they finally built one in a Disney park. Oh, I tell you what, this weather, Charlotte, it's a bit miserable.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
Probably getting us ready for back home.
Yeah, I know. Probably chucking it down when we land.
So we just had another ride on Zootopia Hot Pursuit. Fantastic dart ride there. I'm really impressed. All the animatronics. Just the quality of the animatronics as well. That's the thing with Disney now. They just keep building better and better. There's sheer movement on them.
Oh, it's brilliant. Sean had the steering wheel this time. I'll let him have it.
Yeah, right down the front. Best thing is he waited just under 25 minutes, which is not bad at all. And today, because the park's a bit quieter, they're not actually operating Zootopia with the queue line. Literally, this was exit only yesterday, and you had to queue up on the other side. Yeah, none of that today. You can just flow into the area. I wonder how they decide that. I reckon it's all done probably on ticket sales, maybe. But still, that's very good. We just stroll straight into the land and another look round. Our final couple of hours here at the Shanghai Disney Resort. And just strolling back down through Fantasyland. I think we're going to go for another re-ride over on Tron Light Cycle Power Run. It's advertised on 40 minutes. Just wanted to show you this as well. They've actually got small little tangled restaurants over there. And you can just see Rapunzel's tower coming up from over the top in the distance there behind the restaurant itself as well. Oh, I like these pointy trees down here as we're walking towards Tomorrowland. I wonder how often they have to come and prune them to keep them in that shape. Pointy trees. So yeah, we're going to get our last ride on Tron, and then we're going to have a little bit of a walk around the park and see some more of it lit up at night. And also have a look at the merchandise as well, and Mickey Avenue, which will be coming up at the end of the vlog. Our final vlog of the trip. I can't believe it. What an adventure. What a build up for walking down to Tron. Do love this version of Tomorrowland. The soundtrack really helps as well, like very modern, very futuristic. I was just saying this to Charlotte, isn't it weird that in like 20 years time from now, this will be considered like old fashioned, you know? Mad, isn't it, how things change over time. And when the original Tomorrowland was built at Disneyland all them years ago, like the vision of the future just changes all the time, doesn't it? No virtual queue required, Charlotte. Advertised wait of 30 minutes now. It's gone down even more. Fantastic. I can't wait for the time we can go to Magic Kingdom and just casually stroll in, you know, without the virtual.
I really hope that gets removed soon. Then I'm gone.
Yeah. Just now to stroll down. That's the thing, it's a very high capacity coaster. And this part very busy, you know. Obviously not as busy as Magic Kingdom, but still. I just get it open, like on a normal queue like this. There's that many trains, dual station, dual offload, it can cope. It's very high capacity. Look at this, a busy park. And it's on 30 minutes. Just had another ride there on Tron, waited 30 minutes as advertised. Fantastic coaster. Didn't film on it this time because obviously there's a POV in the day one vlog. Check it out if you haven't already seen it. Just thought I'd show you some of the merch though in the Tron shop. Look at this. Tron Light Cycle Power Run. That's a really nice t-shirt. I like that a lot. Ears.
These are really nice, and these ones light up as well. I'm guessing the bow lights up.
Ah, that's quite nice.
That's really
Some good
cool.
merch for Tron.
There is.
Really good stuff. There's the mug just over here.
Cute.
I like that with the light cycle
It's
on
really
it.
cute.
Well, we're going to make our way shortly to Mickey Avenue to go and have a look in the main shops just down there. See what merch there is. These are cool as well. I can light up. I like how it's got the canopy on there as well. Goodbye, Tron. I'm sure the next time we see you again, it will be back at Magic Kingdom. And I'm sure I'll have to be up at 7 AM to reserve my spot to go on there as well. Yeah, what a brilliant ride. Love Tomorrowland. here at Shanghai Disneyland. What an area. And we've mentioned quite a bit just how big this park is. I think this is one of the parts of the park where it really gives you an idea on the perspective. So that's Mickey Avenue, the buildings you can see over there, the version of Main Street here. And then look where we are here in Tomorrowland. You got the jetpacks just over there. This gives you a bit of an idea on the space between areas. Look at that, Mickey Avenue is all the way down there. And then Tomorrowland's entrance is here. So yeah, the areas are very big and spread out here. It's nice though, because it helps spread out the crowds. And back on Mickey Avenue. Just gonna have a little look then in the shops. I love this one over here because they do Mickey waffles and the building is actually shaped like a waffle there at the bottom, just the little things. It's got a real nice charm about it. I'll always prefer the traditional Main Street USA, but this park was designed to fit here in China, and you know what? It's really nice what they did with all this. It's completely different. Parts that remind me of like Buena Vista Street in California Adventure. Other bits are a bit more kind of cartoony, like Toontown. But it's very nice. Like, you start walking into it here and seeing it all. This kind of gives me a bit of like New Orleans Square kind of vibes. It's a bit of everything really, this entrance.
There's a lot of little details which I really like. You can stand here for ages looking at the little details. Like look at all the windows. Yeah. Like there's so much going on.
It's still just as detailed as Main Street. Like I do really like it. Let's go have a stroll through these shops then. Look at this big Donald Duck you can buy. He's actually floating out in the water at the lake just opposite the park. It's like a photo opportunity. And it was his birthday recently as well. 90 years old, Donald Duck. There's the little goofy section of the shop just here with all the theming. Little models that you can get. Steamboat Willie, it's quite nice. I'll always like things like this. I think they're amazing, like to put in your house. In terms of merchandise, the best thing I've seen actually, we have had a little look in here off camera yesterday, the best thing I've seen are the castles that you can buy. There's not actually that much merchandise with the park on now. These are quite nice though, like the little ride models. Roaring Rapids there, only one drop.
Yeah, only one drop.
Winnie the Pooh, you got the fountain, that's actually outside the front of the park as well. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and Stitch doing lots of different things. Yeah, I just wish they sold like some more park merchandise, like a t-shirt with Pirates of the Caribbean, Battle for the Sunken Treasure on, you know, some really unique stuff, Adventure Isle, but I guess, you know, it's not got characters on them, and that's what sells, isn't it? But I think they should offer a bit of everything. That's why Disneyland Paris are really good actually. They're still doing the attractions merchandise, like you can get really nice Phantom Manor merch and stuff. And it does lack quite a bit actually at the parks in Asia for attractions merch. All your character costumes just over there. Very different setup this. It's like different shops how it's all done. I quite like it though. All your cups just over there. And the mug selection. I like that. Mickey's hands. There we go. I like these mugs just here. That's got the Enchanted Storybook Castle on.
Yeah, and then they've got the blue one.
And a blue one. Just there as well. And there's your selection of t-shirts that they've got. Yeah, the only one really that's got the park on is this design here. You got the Lotso one, and you got the Stitch one at the top. And there's this one here as well. That's a bit more classic Disney, isn't it? Nothing that I would really buy though. This one says travel to Shanghai Disney Resort. That one's got the ears on. A little bit more subtle, that one. Just nothing that really stands out. What are you thinking?
These just don't look Disney quality to me. I'm not a fan of those.
No, I just don't know. There's just nothing. There's nothing standing out here at all. No. You got all like your bubble ones and everything over here. And that is your merchandise. Yeah, there's really not that much. I still like these though. These Mickey hats. Hey. But yeah, I just wish there's a bit more with the park on. Like, there's not even that much that just says like Shanghai Disney Resort on, you know. Then back out onto Mickey Avenue. Oh, there we go. God, that got dark quick. We're only in the shop like 5 minutes. So yeah, you have got an overlay on for summer here at the moment. That's why you've got like these rubber rings up in quite a few places. And there's the train station that's not actually a train station, but I do like what they did with that. You never know, maybe in the future like a monorail or something could run through that, especially if they build multiple parks there. It's nice around here though, Mickey Avenue. And all you gotta do is rub that lamp. That's the Goofy section that we're in. I think that's really nicely themed on the outside. The theatre there just behind it. It's not that long, Mickey Avenue, but like I say, it just spread out to the left and right at the bottom. And obviously they made it a lot wider, mainly because Main Street is known for being quite tight after parades and fireworks. Here there is a lot more room, but as we found out last night, it's still got just as crowded coming out down here. It's nice though, soundtrack's good. All the trees are lit up. It's got a lot of charm about it. The foliage has grown so much since last time I was here. And you got that bakery on the right hand side. That's why we went in yesterday and had the treats, and also earlier on. And there's the castle. It looks massive. But it's like from here down to the castle, it's a good 5-minute walk from the end of Mickey Avenue to the front of the castle. It shows you just how big this park is. And you've got the land, the Gardens of Imagination, just out the front there. As it's getting dark, we're just going to check out a little bit more of the park at night. We're going to have a stroll through Treasure Cove and Adventure Isle just to see them at night. Last night we saw Zootopia, Tomorrowland and Fantasyland, and of course the castle. So I thought let's go down that way and have a look at that in the dark before coming back down here and wrapping up. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, this? And that's the thing, it's still got the classic Main Street festoon lights on a lot of the buildings. So a bit of added neon in here as well. And they've got a good mix of food options here. You've got a lot of sit-down restaurants, quite a lot of quick service as well. You can do mobile food ordering in quite a lot of the venues here as well. Yeah, so as much as Mickey Avenue is quite short, as in it doesn't come down that far, it really does span out on both sides down here. But that's everything there is to say. I know it's only a simple thing, but I always like at Disney parks how they put the little lights in the trees. This makes it even more magical, doesn't it? Another shop just over there as well, the Whistle Stop Shop. Oh, look at this, Adventure Isle. This part's version of Adventureland has got more flames than any of the others. Look at this. That is nice. What an ambience. What I love in this park as well is you get a lot of new soundtracks and background audio that was made specially for here. A lot of the Disney parks, well most, use the same music loops, don't they? Whereas here, you got a lot of new music that was made, which I really like. Oh, lovely ambience walking around Adventure Isle. Even more flames around here. There's a lot more sound effects. It's like there's creatures hiding in the bushes, you know. Do you want to go on the rapids? Can if you want, Charlotte?
No, not for that 2-drop special.
We can squeeze one in if you want.
Extra drop in the dark. There's a look over at the Roaring Rapids at night. I bet a night ride on here is quite good actually. Little bits of atmospheric lighting around, but nothing too much. They just get it right, don't they, Disney, when it comes to lighting. Even more flames around here. What's nice about these ones? The reflection with all the rain. That's another little performance space just down there. What we have noticed here, what's quite cool is the queue lines here, what they set up, they've actually got little lights on. They're quite handy actually, just stops people running into them. Wow, look at the lighting on the waterfall just up there. That is amazing. We'll leave Adventure Isle behind now on our little evening tour around Shanghai Disneyland. Let's have a stroll through Treasure Cove. And again, this puts it into perspective just how big this park is. When we're over in Tomorrowland at the other side, how far it was to Mickey Avenue. Oh, look how far it is from Treasure Cove over to the castle. A long way. That's a great shot though, isn't it? got a restaurant just inside there as well. It's similar to the Blue Bayou at Disneyland, how it's actually in the show building for Pirates of the Caribbean. Nice around here. Really nice area. And that's the thing, a lot of the pathways are very wide in this park, but it doesn't take away from the themed areas, I think, because you got so many other details and things as well. And it needs it, the crowd's here. I really think this could be the next resort we see, then build a second gate out. Like, I don't think it's going to be happening in Hong Kong anytime soon, if ever now, with all the plans that changed. But yeah, like here, it really wouldn't surprise me if this is where we see Disney's next park getting built, a second gate in Shanghai. And there's a look at the front of Pirates of the Caribbean, Battle for the Sunken Treasure, one of the world's best and most advanced dark rides right here in Shanghai. What an attraction, loved getting back on that. And that's Treasure Cove, all lit up at night, very atmospheric, walking around the area. And there's a look over towards the enchanted Storybook Castle. Wow, it looks even better in the rain, in my opinion, just because you get like the reflection with all the water on the ground just there. Like, it's an amazing castle, really enjoyed seeing that again. And this building's beautiful. Look at the detail on that. The restaurant that they've got here as well, just off from the main plaza. And here we go, one final view. Looking at that amazing castle. The sheer size of it, Disney's largest castle. Will they ever top it? I think it's going to be a while before we see a brand new Disney resort. But wow, incredible. Absolutely incredible. And there's Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. See you later, Walt. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for the memories. What a place. We've had quite a lot of emotional moments this trip, we really have, and this is another one now because we're just strolling out of our last park. Can't believe it, like after this big adventure. You know, we've been away nearly a month in Asia. It's a completely different culture over here. We love seeing different cultures, embracing it, but it is just completely different. You know, it's quite emotional that it's just coming to the end of this adventure, it really is. We've seen so much, we've done so much, 2 Universal resorts, 3 Disney resorts, lots of smaller parks, we've been to South Korea, honestly, like so many bucket lists. And Charlotte's walking out of these gates tonight, ticking off every Disney park.
All them on the back of there I've been to.
There's just something so satisfying, isn't there, about
It's the first time I've ever had one of these ponchos and now I can't, 'cause I've been to them all.
Literally, it's just so satisfying.
It is.
Like knowing that you've just been to them all, and obviously lucky. We're really lucky to do what we do and see everything that we do. Words of Mickey Mouse, it's see you real soon. Hi Mickey. We've just made our way out of Shanghai Disneyland Park for the last time there, and it's been great getting back here after 7 years. seeing it all again, and for me, just seeing Charlotte's first reactions to it all.
It has been brilliant seeing the park for the first time. It is a very different Disney that you'd normally expect, but I've really enjoyed it.
I'm glad that you've liked it, because it's one of them things, you don't know how it's going to feel coming somewhere like this without a lot of the Disney classics, but there's so much unique stuff here, and it's the layout of the lands and the park make it spectacular in its own way. I love the traditional Disney experience, but what makes it travel to these different places is just seeing all the different things, isn't it?
If all the Disney parks were the same, you wouldn't travel to each one because they'd all have the same stuff. We like coming to see the unique bits here.
Definitely, and that's what Shanghai has got more than any others in terms of walking around this park. The castle is just incredible, isn't it?
Oh, it is stunning. It is huge. It looks great at night.
We've also seen some fantastic entertainment here, which has been really nice, and of course Zootopia as well was a big thing for me coming here to see that. Bear in mind, you know, since last time I was here, there's been two big expansions, Toy Story and Zootopia. Toy Story, great, similar to the others, but again, it's nice how you had the bullseye attraction. But Zootopia, I think that's amazing.
Oh, that is amazing around there. Like the animatronics in the land, there's so many little details as well. Like they've not just thought about putting a land in, not putting the further details in. There's so many little alleyways, it's brilliant.
I love it, like it's great, and the main attraction itself is absolutely fantastic. I'm glad we've had a couple of rides on there. For me, my favourite ride at this park still remains Pirates of the Caribbean.
I completely agree, that was excellent, unlike any Pirates I've ever done.
It's so good. Tron, great to get on there as well. Just some of the little details around the park. It's an amazing place, it really is. Completely different, but you know what? It's still got that Disney vibe. Cast members have been really good here, better than Hong Kong,
Oh, we've
haven't
had
they?
some lovely waves, which has been great.
Yeah, it's been nice, it has. It's just got a really nice feel about it. Obviously, you know, the park is huge as well, so bear that in mind if you are coming here. It's a big park, so much to see. I think 2 days works out about right here. If you want to take a bit more chilled out, 3 might be better for you if you are coming here. But there we go, a fantastic Disney resort. You now save into all 6 resorts.
Yes!
All 12 parks ticked off for you.
I've been to all of them.
As part of our Disney year, of course, we started off the Disney year at Walt Disney World by doing the 4 parks there. We've come out here to Asia now, where we've done 4 parks over here. What's that leave us with? California and Disneyland Paris, so they will be coming up before the end of 2024, so come and stay tuned for those. But what a trip it's been. 25 days of action-packed adventure, rides, emotional moments, funny moments. It's just been an amazing time, hasn't it?
It has been excellent, and we have loved taking all of you guys along with us, and the playlist is available to you watch all the vlogs.
Oh, thanks so much for coming along. We really do appreciate it. And that's the thing with our videos, we really try and take you along for the full day, the full experience with what we film and how we film our vlogs. It's not about just filming a quick 15-20 minutes here. We really want to take you along for the full experience, let you embracing this trip with us. And honestly, that's why I get so emotional at the end, because that's it. You know, we're back home, and literally that is the end of the trip. Honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. We really do appreciate it. And without all of you watching the videos, we wouldn't be able to come to these places, see them all, and of course take you along to these places as well. And hopefully it inspires a lot of you to just get out there, book flights, and just come and see these different places, because there's so much out there around the world. There really is. Coming up tomorrow though on the channel, we'll have a bit of a summary video, a bit of a debrief, including all of our highlights from the trip as well.
There has been so many highlights. We've had an amazing time.
It has been epic, it really has. But once again, thanks so much for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide, the end of our June 2024 Asia trip. Comment down below with some of your favourite moments, and make sure you come and join us for that debrief and also highlights video coming up next. Well, here from Shanghai, China, that leaves with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you back in the UK.